Hello friends, welcome to Derivatives 201 Forward Contract Series. In Derivatives 101, Introduction to Derivatives, I covered history and evolution of derivatives, significance of derivative markets, different types of derivatives, and career in derivatives. In this 201 series, over a number of videos, I will be covering forward contracts in more detail. What exactly are forwards? How are they different from spot or cash contracts? What is the difference between forwards and futures? How can we hedge different types of risks using the forward contracts? I'll also explain to you how do you calculate the gains or losses in forward transactions. And I'll use multiple examples to do this. For example, food grains such as wheat, currencies, maybe US dollar versus Indian rupee, metals such as gold, and also energy products. So let's begin. There are broadly four types of derivative contracts: forwards, futures, options, and swaps. In this series, I will be discussing forwards in every detail. What is a forward contract? A forward contract is an agreement made directly between two parties to sell an asset on a specific date in future, as per the terms decided in the contract. So the contract is entered into today. The specifications are there regarding the price, the quantity, the quality, etc. But the actual exchange of assets happens sometime in future. Forward contracts have been widely used in commodity markets since centuries and are now widely used in other markets such as currencies, equity, and interest rates. Let's have a very brief look at the history of forwards. Forwards happen to be the first derivative contracts to be introduced. In 12th and 13th century Europe, there used to be forward contracts in wool, where delivery was happening as much as 20 years from the date of the contract. In 17th century Japan, the forward contracts in rice were very common. In 19th century USA, Chicago Board of Trade facilitated forward contracts in commodities. Later, Chicago Mercantile Exchange facilitated forward contracts in currencies. In 19th century India, in Mumbai, for example, there are forward contracts taking place in cotton, groundnut, castor seed, gold, silver, and other items. In Calcutta, jute forwards were common. So, all these were centers, regional centers, where there were producers and traders and consumers coming together to buy and sell those items. As we can see, the original purpose of derivative contracts is always hedging the risk. And in case of forward contracts, most contracts are genuinely hedging transactions. They protect the producers from the risk of market not being available when the product is ready or the price going down a lot. On the other side, they protect the consumers or the businesses who purchase those products from the risk of price being very high when they need the product or the product not being available. Hence, forwards have been very popular in the commodities market historically. Few things that we must note about forward contracts is it's fundamentally an OTC product or the over-the-counter product, which means it's a contract between two parties entered into directly, in many cases without an intermediary. The specifications of the forward contract are custom, that is, they are as per the requirements of the two parties. For example, exactly what is the quantity they are talking about? What are the specific specifications of that commodity or an asset? What is the date on which the actual exchange of assets will take place? Is it 3 months, 6 months from now? Which is the place of the contract? Which is going to be the jurisdiction where the disputes will get settled? What is the place at which the exchange of assets will take place? What is going to be the price on that particular day at which the transaction will be settled? And how the settlement mechanism will be executed. For example, how the payment will be made. By its very nature, since the forward contracts are highly custom or they take care of the specific requirements of both the parties, these contracts are difficult to exit from as compared to, let's say, standardized products like futures, which are liquid in nature. In this series, in Derivatives 201, forwards, in the next few videos, I'll deal with these aspects in detail, such as spots versus forwards, forwards versus future, and hedging using forwards with various examples. I hope This will help you understand forward contracts in detail, work out gains and losses on these kind of contracts, and build a great career in derivatives, specifically in forwards. I hope you found this video useful and interesting. If yes, please do like this video, share with your friends who will find this useful, and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Cheers.